Let's dive into a paradox many of us face. You get really good at your job, so what happens next? You become the person who takes on the tough, high-stakes challenges. But here's the catch. The more competent you get, the more the system dumps its messiest, riskiest problems on your desk. Sound familiar? The messiest, most ambiguous, highest stakes problems seem to find their way to your desk with a strange magnetic certainty. Ever feel that? That your competence has become a kind of trap? Today, we're not complaining, we're reverse engineering. We're looking at the hidden algorithm, the quiet protocol that runs in the background of every modern organization. Here's the cold hard rule. Your reliability isn't just a compliment, it's a metric. The system is silently converting it into your risk-bearing capacity. You're not being rewarded with problems, you're being assigned them based on a calculation. Do this quick diagnostic. Think of the last 3 times you were handed a big fuzzy task. Was your first feeling excitement, or was it a quiet sense of dread? A feeling of, oh great, another pit to fill. If it's the latter, congratulations. The algorithm has you flagged. You're now on the shortlist for the distribution of organizational uncertainty. How does this happen? Let's pull back the curtain. It works on 3 levels. 1, your skills get narrowcasted. You're a creative problem solver, a strategist, but to the system, you're becoming the person who fixes X-type chaos. Your rich professional identity gets compressed into a utility function. You're not an engineer anymore. You're the supply chain meltdown specialist. Your breadth is traded for a specific useful depth. 2, your trust gets repurposed. The trust you've built in the workplace isn't just a compliment, it's your currency. But here's the hidden catch. The system doesn't just recognize your trust, it converts it into predictable risk tolerance. The tasks no one wants, they get funneled straight to you and you never saw it coming. They flow right to you. Your greatest asset becomes the channel for their greatest liabilities. 3, your own psychology gets weaponized. This is the masterstroke. The system rarely has to force you. It just taps into your own drive, your need to be seen as capable, your sense of duty. It lets you convince yourself. They gave this to me because I'm the only one who can do it. Your own pride and responsibility become the fuel for your compliance. You're managing your own burnout. See the mechanism? Good. Now, see the menu it gives you. There are 2 main options, and both are traps. Option A, the martyrdom loop. You decide, I'll prove myself even more. The problem? Each time you extinguish a fire, the system just pours more fuel on it. The reward for solving one mess? Another bigger disaster waiting for you. You become the chaos expert, which means you'll never get the clear, strategic, legacy-building work. You're stuck in the engine room, forever shoveling coal while the bridge gets farther away. And one day, inevitably, a fire wins, and your entire identity as the reliable one goes up in smoke. Option B, the ghost protocol. You get wise, you pull back, you do the minimum, avoid visibility, play it safe. Here's what the system sees. Risk-bearing willingness declining. It recategorizes you. You become a low-value, replaceable unit. Your career plateaus hard. And during the next reorg, you're not the indispensable firefighter. You're a cost to be optimized. Plus, you live with the slow poison of what if. It's a quiet death of potential. Notice the trick? Both options, hustle harder or fade away, are choices from the system's menu. You're just picking which pre-written role you want to play. But what if you could rewrite the rules? Not just choose from the system's options, but actually change the game itself? This isn't about picking another path. It's about becoming the one who controls the rules, a player who knows how to bend them when needed. This requires 3 mental frameworks. Think of them as cognitive software updates. Update 1, the should I filter. When a messy task lands, your brain's default question is, can I do this? You need to install a new prompt. The question is, should I do this? Run a quick internal audit. Where is the real uncertainty here? Bad briefing, no resources, or political landmines? If this succeeds, who really benefits? The company, your boss's promo, or your actual skills? If it fails, what's the actual fallout? What's my real exposure? This isn't about being difficult. This is what the ancient strategist Han Feizi called calculating the counts. It's doing the ruthless math before you invest your capital, which is your time and your reputation. Your new role, risk assessor. Your first move is always a pause for evaluation. Update 2, the open source play. The system assumes your unique skills are a private resource it can tap. Your move is to make them public infrastructure. After you solve a nasty problem, don't just high-five and move on. Codify it. Make a 1-page checklist, a decision flow chart, a here's how we dodge that bullet memo. Share it. Team, I documented our fix for the server crash. Next time, here's the playbook. You're not giving away secrets. You're transforming your personal burden into a team asset. You're no longer the only firefighter. You're writing the fire safety code. Your new role, system architect. You build guardrails so the whole team doesn't fall off the cliff. Update 3, the conditional yes. You have to stop speaking in binaries, yes or no. Start speaking in conditionals. When you're at capacity and a new priority drops, your response isn't, I'm too busy. It's, I can own this. To do it without breaking my other commitment to Project X, I'll need Y resource or Z change to my schedule. You're not refusing. You're defining the conditions for success. You're signaling that your focus is a finite, high-value resource that requires the right inputs. You stop being a human resource and start being a value partner. Your new role, negotiator. These aren't magic phrases. They're a new operating system. They give you back a sense of agency. You start making moves based on your own valuation, not just reacting to the system's demands. But here's the real twist. When you start operating this way, you change your signature in the system. You're no longer just another executor. You're a node making critical decisions, bending the rules in real time. And with that comes a new risk, a risk that might just change everything for you. Because what happens when you start saying what you really think? When the analysis from your new should I filter leads you to a truth that's inconvenient? How does the system scan, price, and file your words? That is the real dangerous game. And it's exactly what we're going to unpack next time. L3-06, why speaking your mind is the riskiest career move you can make. We'll look at how organizations assess not just your work, but your words. Your career doesn't have to be a choice between burning out or fading out. You can learn to navigate the currents. But it starts by understanding that you're in a game with hidden rules. And now you know a few more of them.